doing, Felix?
Doing a speedboat.
Sometimes you got to destroy things to make them better.
Yes.
So, off with the old timber, and then we'll pretend we know how to do woodwork, and we'll do some woodwork next. We'll get Brian taking the copper screws out, the copper nails. We might have to find some better tools for that after. Maybe we'll have to go do a Bunno's trip. Go to go get some better tools. Oh. Well, don't know how much this I've actually filmed because a bit useless like that sometimes with this stuff, but yeah, all the timber work's nearly ready apart from that piece there. It's quite gutted out, and now the big old red motor do the old sketchy. This is why I need a forklift. One day I'll get my dream toy of a forklift. Then I'll know I've made it in life. Once I got a forklift, made it. Don't have a forklift license, but you know, that's a minor detail when you're driving around the farm. All right, bit of fiberglass work done. Fill up all the old holes, because I guess if there's holes in the boat, then the boat will be leaky and maybe it'll sink. Fix a few of this up. There was a little hole here, but we've got rid of that now. So hopefully it's nearly ready to start doing the timber work. Gonna move the back seat rail that was sort of through here, through there. Move that forward 100mm, bit bigger tank in there, and then the new motor will fit all the way up in here. Redo a few of these bits, and then start doing some timber work. That's when the magic's gonna start. Well, today has definitely been eventful. Apparently I learned how to do timber work. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of people that say it's wrong, but it's been clamped, been pulled down, copper nails. Still got to do a piece under the dash. Done the infills there, under there. Did this cool little piece here. Them bits there. The back seat, a bigger fuel tank. So now it's this section to do, back over there, and then we can start on the next side. But if we get up, I feel like it's actually successful. One more side to go. What are we doing, George?
Making the speedboat.
Pretending I know how to do woodwork.
Yeah.
I don't know if I know what I'm doing, but this is how you learn things. Just try it and see what happens. If it doesn't work out, well, guess we try again. Alright, well, I'm definitely well and truly into this timber work, and yeah, I'm a baker, so you know, timber definitely isn't my forte. I definitely prefer steel because at least you can just weld it back together. It's a bit more forgiving. But yeah, I'm sure there's going to be people that are going to comment and say you should have done it this way, but screw this bit of steel down, hold the center, slowly nailed it across. At least I measured the nails out, so that's, you know, at least made some effort. And then we got a whole heap of clamps. What are you doing, Felix? Yeah, Bono is definitely enjoying me on this adventure. But, you know, sometimes it's more exciting to do it yourself than, you know, pay someone else or buying something done. There's no excitement, no reward in that for me. I would, yeah, for me, I definitely much prefer to build shit because, you know, it's a bit more rewarding, and, you know, for the most part, things that I enjoy, you know, either haven't been built yet or don't really exist. So, you know, it's a bit of trial and error and go from there. All right, everyone keeps telling me to film more, keep it more detailed on what I'm doing when I'm doing these different projects. But yeah, I was still not getting used to the whole, like, you know, film everything with the camera and stuff. So yeah, I probably didn't even update on, like, once I did all the woodwork. But yeah, woodwork, it's all glued, nailed, done in around. The dash is going to have the trim there with the big plates because it's going to have a basically just a computer screen or a dash unit. Keep you posted on that after. One little bit it's lifted here. We'll have to inject some glue in there and clamp that down. Minor detail, but yeah, timber work. I've puttied up most little spots, and then I've actually started staining some of the timber work. Did a little trial on the sealer. Does look pretty cool where the copper nails are. So I think that'll work. And then once that's done, sealed, all that's done, I build a frame, flip it over, so then the bottom half can all get painted, and then the trailer can get done. I am thinking maybe there's an inspiration behind the color combo on this one onto this one. So yeah, I guess by the end of the video we'll definitely know if that's a thing. Well, it's currently 9:15 on a Saturday night, and the Falcon left the shed last night. Today has been clean up, get everything cleaned up, and then me and Felix have made an effort we've actually got the ski boat off of the trailer, which was, I don't even think you can see the trailer in, but it's dark. And then we managed to flip it over, just me and Felix. It, yeah, sometimes it's the small wins that actually feel really rewarding, because one, it not snapping, and two, it actually going over without anything going wrong. That was a win. Now we've got to work out how to carry it in the shed so we can paint this hull and get this boat underway. All right, well, it's about 12:15 now. My neighbours are probably pretty sick of listening to the sander, maybe the air compressor, or maybe nobody can hear anything, but it's pretty quiet outside. Hopefully it'll start flashing in a minute, but yeah, one half is sanded. Felix decided he was getting a bit tired. That was, I don't know, about 11:30. So not a bad effort really for the young fella. Little bit of body work, boat work, I don't know, whatever you call it. Back here, a few little touch-ups. Yeah, see how tomorrow goes, but maybe get some primer on it tomorrow. Maybe paint it in a week. And then, yeah, then some magic's gonna happen that everyone's gonna really enjoy. Morning. Well, yeah, I think I went to bed like 1 this morning. Got back up at 6. Now I'm back out the shed. About to start putting some filler in some of the low spots. Let that set, sand that back. And then we'll start the next side. And hopefully, see how my motivation goes. But yeah, fingers crossed today I can get the first lot of primer on it. Because the part that I've left out is I was going to try and get this ready for the Aquafest boat festival in Goolwa, which was end of April. So that's kind of achievable. Then I just happened to look today. That's not happening, and there's like a speedboat. I don't know, speedboat something. I'd have to look it up again. But that's second weekend of April now, and that gives me 3 weeks, including this week. But this week I'm also getting ready to go away drifting again. So yeah, got 2 weeks. Got to mount a motor, put ECU in. Probably won't be running because we're not going to have time to get a motor balanced. But yeah, there's a lot. Luckily I seem to make it happen. Anyone else that's involved definitely is going to shot for this one, because this one's going to be down to the wire, I think. Well, we've done it. Not even 24 hours, and we are ready to prime. We got the big Mehoff, big Jack. Felix has reappeared, but yeah, ready to start priming. Prime time. I don't even know what the time is. It would be 5:30. So yeah, get it done. All right, now it is. Jack, why are you creeping? 6 o'clock and flickery light time again. But yeah, boat is primed. So hopefully I'll give it a couple of days, or a day, and then I reckon I can paint it. I reckon I'm going to be able to paint it before I go away drifting on the weekend. Then I can sit for a couple of days. So I feel like we're on track. Alright, well, here we go. Started the base coat. It's pretty... Where's that flickery light again? There, base coat down. Time to let that tack off and start putting the clear coat on, and that part's done. Then I can get out of there because it fucking stinks. I do actually have a respirator. And then yeah, start giving the trailer a once over so I can put the boat back on the trailer next week. I reckon this deadline, this one's going to be easy. Alright, lights, stop flickering. Yeah, well, I feel like I've actually done alright here, because there we go, stop flicking. So far I can't see any runs. I put a medium coat and then a heavy coat on the clear. I'm definitely not a painter, but I've done a few paint jobs. But look, normally I'd put 3 or 4 coats because I like to do everything overkill, but I feel like with so many lines for the paint to run off, I'm not going to tempt fate this time, and I'm just going to accept that it's looking kind of like it should. Keep you posted. Forgot to film any of the rebuild, but had Dad here. He was on the grinder. Rebuilt all of this section. Don't even know where the old section is, but yeah, rebuilt all this, new there, placed a section there. Quick little, get all the scaly stuff off and hit it with some black. Big Mehoff's here again.
Hi.
He's what are you, why is that getting, wonder. There we go, she's black. You know what they say, once you go black, probably not going to go back, because probably hard to put white over top of that, I guess. But yeah, really worked hard on getting my grass green, and now this has happened. And yeah, over here, bit of outside painting today. Is a couple of housings, timing cover, ready to go. Same colour, same but different. Oh yeah, trailer done. 1 day rebuild. Back on track. All right, well, another day done. We are 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock on the rocket clock. We got paint. Yeah, them bad boys. Not Jake. He is a bad boy. For anyone that's from South Australia, it's kind of like bad boy Bubby over there. Well, trailer actually came up pretty nice. Quick little last minute rush. Finish off the slides. So ready for the boat to go on. Winch, roller, hitch. Now it's time to finish loading up so I can go drift and then come back Sunday and get a whole heap of people, lift the boat back on here. That's going to be the fun part.
Jack, you don't look like you're doing much, mate.
I'm not. There's some stuff out there. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, you're right.
He's more dramatic than me,
It wouldn't even break. There you go.
I think we're looking pretty.
Yeah.
It's going good till it's not.
Go your way a little bit.
Yeah.
I reckon that's.
Me off will roll up now, you know that, don't you?
Oh yeah. We'll go further forward. Alright, so just got back from weekend adrift. Everything's packed up. Now I've yeah, got all the fellas to come round, give me a hand to drag the boat out of the shed, flip it over, and yeah, now I'll see if I can get some sun and get a video of it in the sun. It's definitely far from perfect, but it's a speedboat, so yeah, who cares? There we go, it's half shiny and sparkly. It's probably could have done with a couple more coats of green, but you get the idea. Hopefully once I do a few more coats of clear, all the copper nails will pop out and yeah, do what it needs to do. Alright, I completely forgot about filming anything yesterday last night. Jacko come over, give me a hand, and another mate Jason who's jumped on board to do a heap of the fab work and stuff, so he's just started out his own thing, so we'll touch on that when he does the fuel tank and stuff. We'll go see him. But yeah, got it all somewhat back together. Still plenty of imperfections, but yeah, dash. Time to go put something here, but yeah, we're it's alive. Well, not alive, but you know. Well, here we are. Keep you posted on the next update. Steve, are you happy with today's effort?
Not too bad considering the shit we're dealing with.
Well, I think we've done alright.
Done all right, yes.
Considering there was no off the shelf. I did look for the fitting kit online, but I couldn't find it. Alright, quick update for Sunday. I didn't really get much done because figured I probably should get onto some yard work. And Brian, my eldest, had Barstool Grand Final, which he won, so that was yeah, that was definitely rewarding to stop for. That was definitely a good little distraction for the day. Here we go for the flickering lights in here again, but did a little mock-up of all the manifolds today. So turbo should sit there. Lines up alright with the water to air intercooler. So just waiting on steam pipe, which should be here tomorrow. Then I can make manifold and the dump pipe, which will exit back out the back, filled with water. But yeah, you can actually start to see prop through there. Just, you know, everything needs to be weld up any holes I'm not using and clean everything up. think I'm going to paint everything black, all the manifolds and stuff, because why not? But yeah, still not sure whether or not turbo a little bit higher, because I really wanted to visually be able to see it, but I guess you sort of can. But yeah, hopefully by the end of the week it'll be looking somewhat complete. Probably not going to be running because I'm still going to build a sump, do all the oil and cooling, but and wiring, forgot about that part. But yeah, hopefully I'll get to this boat show thing. I don't know, there's some kind of boat thing on in Goa, so hopefully I'll get it down there so I can get everyone else's opinion, which I'm sure will be positive and negative, but hopefully all positive.